Well,
Actually, Trent's
the
there.
thing is,
Trent's there.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's at Trent's house. This is very interesting. Trent Williams is hosting the royal family of the 49ers
getting rid of Trent, bro.
in Mexico right now. He also is holding up the 49ers front office for all he can get. He's got another year left on his deal. He wants another deal. He wants guaranteed money. If he's still the Niners usually let this go and they'll work it out in September. But this year, April 1, they got to give him $10 million cash. So I feel like that's the deadline. It's not going to drag on through training camp. They're either going to give him the money in the next few weeks or they're going to get him off the team before they have to give him $10 million. So what would you, before you tell me what you think is going to happen, because I think we all think the Niners are going to cave. They always cave.
Yeah.
Well, actually, is that what you think? Let's do that first. Do you think they're going to cave?
Yeah.
Why?
100%. It's Trent, and he's with the whole team in Cabo. What do you mean? He wouldn't be hosting the team.
But
if he
doesn't that feel like he's trying to work the team a little bit? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. The Juszczyks love me.
I think
come on, man.
I think Trent and
Claire
Kyle
loves me.
I think they have a great relationship, and he knows he's not going anywhere. He knows he's not going anywhere.
Okay, here's my thing. Here's my take. And I'm gonna be wrong most of the time. The Niners, we know, Parag plays hardball at the 11th hour. Shanahan comes in and says, "I want this guy, make it happen." And the Yorks say, "All right, whatever you want, Kyle." I feel like he did that with Trent Williams a few years ago. Mm-hmm. He did it with Brandon Ayuk famously. John Lynch explained it. Ran into the office, shut down a trade. I feel like ever since that Brandon Ayuk thing blew up in Kyle's face, the fact that he insisted and it was the worst move ever, I wouldn't be surprised if he's lost that power. I don't know that he can go to the front office on March 31st and say, give Trent Williams whatever he wants. We need him. I don't know that he can do that anymore. So what I'm thinking is, what does Parag want to do? What do the Yorks want to do? Are they, do they care enough? What are they willing to pay him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's no way they're going to walk. Okay, let's think about it this way. This is the way I think
they beat the Bears without him.
They just paid Brock Purdy $250 million and trotted him out with pretty much nothing but Trent, George, and Christian. So they have to make the decision. I know we just paid him $250 million. Are we going to trot him out there with nothing but Christian this year? So even less after just paying him? Because if they let go of Trent, my theory that they're going to get rid of Brock after this year is so much stronger. Because this is not how you treat a franchise quarterback. Every other team is like, okay, we signed him. Now let's get pieces. The Niners are literally opposite. Okay, we signed him. Let's strip the entire offense away. Mm-hmm. If you get rid of Trent, you now have to replace pretty much the entire offensive line besides McKivitz, maybe Pooney. And then you have to replace receivers. You have to find a successor for Christian, and you need a tight end. You have nothing.
Here's why I'm in favor of getting rid of Trent. Beyond the age, I don't like the idea of putting all your eggs in one basket on the offensive line. And the Niners do this on their defensive line too. Instead of having a bunch of good players, you want to have the greatest left tackle of all time and a bunch of scrubs. And it's fine. It's great to have the best left tackle ever or one of them. But when he's not out there, you got the worst offensive line in the league. When Nick Bosa's not out there, you have the worst defensive line in the league. And what was cool about the Seahawks is their defensive line was really good, but they didn't have anyone like Bosa. They had DeMarcus Lawrence and Uchenna Nwosu and Boye Mafe. And they were like 4 deep on the edge, and they were pretty good they were very good in the interior. They don't just give all the money to one player in a position group and say, we'll get by with scrubs everywhere else. That's what the Niners do. I think they need to stop. Ever since they paid Trent all this money, they've had a bunch of Jake Brendel. If you're paying Trent Williams, then you got Jake Brendel as center, man. I'm tired of that stuff.
Here's the difference. The Niners aren't doing that on purpose. They can't draft. The Seahawks can't afford to
pay. They got Kwesi back, man. Take it back. They got Kwesi back. Yeah, forget what you thought you knew.
They can afford to pay Leonard Williams and then bring in DeMarcus Lawrence and then fill them with young guys because they actually hit on them. They hit on all of their defenders. Devin Witherspoon, Eamon Worry, Mafe. They hit on all these guys. They're just doing well. They know how to draft. We can't draft. We can't copy that blueprint. We have to sign Trent. We have to.
But even bad drafting teams get lucky sometimes. I mean, they're like lotto picks.
Yeah, we do get lucky sometimes. That's, Fred and George. The issue is we're not very lucky very often. Like
Okay, so you think they're going to pay him? I don't. Do you think they should pay him?
Yeah, I think you have to. You don't
What does that mean you have to?
So, okay, if you think you have a chance at winning, you have to. If you are saying
Do you think they have a chance at winning?
I don't. I think you
Then why should they?
Because they already paid Brock Purdy. You already did it. You already made the mistake. What are you going to do now? You're going to rebuild with a mediocre quarterback? That's even worse. Just trade him too.
They happen to have an even better quarterback right behind him.
And that's my thing is here's another thing. So you got Trent. You let go of Trent. Okay, then why is George still there? Why is Juszczyk still there? Why is Christian still there?
Great question. I love these questions.
If you're getting
that's
my thing. Yes, I agree. I think that should be their plan. Their plan, in my opinion, is trade everyone that is on a massive contract.
Everyone that's in Cabo right now can't come back.
And Brock. Throw him in there too.
Brock didn't go to Cabo.
Yeah, but throw him in there too.
Sorry, Mac. You got to go.
They have to rebuild. But I think they're waiting to rebuild till next year. That's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to sign a bunch of old guys this year, go for it, miss. John Lynch is fired, and then they're going to rebuild with whoever's next.
What if the Houston Texans would offer a third-round pick for Trent Williams?
I don't think they will do it.
Houston?
No, the 49ers.
The way I look at it is guys, we've been saying it. We're going to talk about what the Rams did today in a minute. The Rams are way better than you.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are way better than you.
Yeah.
Most of your best players are going to be worse this season than they were last season. Man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Rebuild. Holding on to Trent Williams. For what?
I agree. No, listen, I agree. I think they should rebuild. But again, I wouldn't want, if I was them, I wouldn't want to rebuild with John Lynch as my GM either. So I don't blame them.
Man, if I were Trent Williams, I'd want to get the hell out of San Francisco.
Why?
Because you're not going to win a Super Bowl. He's not going to win a Super Bowl there. It's not going to happen in the next 2 years. 2, the taxes are really high. He can make more money elsewhere.
Bro, he makes so much money.
3, yeah, but I mean, he seems to want more. I mean, he wants another contract. Has he been saving? He owns a private jet, Tyler. A private jet. So, I don't know.
I love Trent, dude.
The substation. Don't forget the substation.
Trent doesn't practice,
he's a big guy
he's good.
on the substation.
He didn't practice. He's fine.
He's from Houston or Texas.
I know. He lives right by me.
Everyone loves D'Amico.
He lives right by me. I hang out with him on the weekends.
D'Amico?
Trent, not D'Amico. D'Amico's a little too intense for me.
Joseph Ehrenberg says this team is just a lame frat house.
True.
Yeah. As long as Trent Taylor is on the team, they can't beat those allegations. Dazza says, why won't the Niners look to winning teams and bring their guys in? They only look in-house or people they know, Sorensen, Raheem, Kwesi. Why not bring in Seahawks, Rams, Broncos, Pats, people, coaches, etc.? Because they're insecure.
Yes, they have egos, bro. They have the most inflated, only child egos ever. You could probably ask them, do you believe you should have 3 rings right now? And they would say, bold face to you, yes, we should have had 3 rings. That's their mentality.
The only reason they don't is because there's more chance in football and there aren't 7-game series and Nick Bosa got held.
Yep. I guarantee it. That's their mentality and that's how they act. That's why they just keep re-signing and recycling the same players, coaches, front office guys. Because it was successful. We should have 3 rings. And I guarantee you that's the mentality in the whole building. Outside of players.
I agree. Too legit to quit. 916 says Grant needs to hang around real men like Jake Paul did when he became a fighter. Then he will become a real man.
Conservative.
Parentheses conservative. How do you know I'm not? How do you know I'm not? Who said I'm not?